Hello and welcome to the first question and answers video here on Theme Park Worldwide. So a little bit different that we want to try this year. And the first one I'm going to do is, of course, my beautiful girlfriend, Charlotte, aka the Theme Park Worldwide admin. I know a lot of you out there know her to be the admin, don't they?
Yeah.
You look after the Facebook page, messages, whenever you message Theme Park Worldwide. This is the wonderful person that you're talking to. And of course, there's probably a lot of you out there that don't know that much about Charlotte. Of course, she is my girlfriend. A lot of you might not realise that even, because I call you the admin, don't I, all the time?
Yeah.
She does all the admin work behind the scenes at Theme Park Worldwide. So that's why we thought we'll do a question and answer video. Last week over on our social media pages, we asked you for your questions, basically, what you wanted to put to both me and Charlotte. So we've got quite a few to get through. So let's kick straight in, shall we, with the first question, which is the best flat ride that we've both ever been on. Oh, it's a tough choice. I mean, I absolutely love Slammer at Thorpe Park, to be honest. That is one of them flat rides for me that I absolutely love. So I'm going to say Slammer because it's unique. It's the first thing when I think flat ride, it comes into my head. So yeah, Slammer at Thorpe Park.
I'm not a huge fan of flat rides, as you all know, but I do like Slammer.
Yeah.
I do admit, I do like Slammer. I've been on it quite a few times now, so I'd probably say Slammer as well.
Slammer?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, mutual
I'm not
decision.
a fan of my flat rides, so...
There you go.
yeah.
Next question then.
Right. Was Charlotte a fan of theme parks before she met you?
Oh, that's a nice question, isn't it? Lots of questions about our relationship as well that have been picked, haven't they? Of course, we couldn't pick all of them, but we've picked the best sort of variety we can that involve both of us. Well, you were, weren't you? Because we met, didn't we, when the Smiler was being built at Alton Towers. Of course, they were putting all the track work in, and we just met through that, didn't we? So, yeah, you were a fan of theme parks. She was at Alton Towers, and we sort of met like that, didn't we, watching that ride go up. So, yeah, I'd say you was.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as she is now.
Yeah.
But
I used to watch a channel all the time though.
yeah,
so.
you were a big fan, weren't you?
I was.
And now you're a big part of it.
I know.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for your question. Next one. What is the most memorable experience we've had since the start of Theme Park Worldwide? Oh, that's a real question. I'll let Shawn answer this one first. That gives me a minute to think.
There's too many though, because there's so much to choose from. I'd probably say Disneyland Paris when we went for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really nice trip.
Yeah.
I think that's the most magical one. I mean, we've done Europa Park together as well, haven't we? That was really nice. But I think because Disney's magical, isn't it? I think Disneyland Paris. And we're going back together, aren't we?
Yeah.
Later this year for the 25th anniversary. We're going out there together. So there you go. Thanks for the question. Next one.
What is your favourite trip and vlog you've done together?
Oh, favourite trip and favourite vlog. I think, again, Disneyland Paris. I think, it's such a special time. It was our first holiday going away together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, for me, Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, I'd probably say Disneyland Paris as well.
Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
There you go, moving on. Favourite theme park to visit together? Oh, now, do you want this to be UK based or just in general? I don't know. What would you say, Charlotte? Favourite theme park that we've been together. I really like, just because we met at Alton Towers, I think going to Alton Towers is really nice, just special, together, isn't it? It's quite special. Would I say it's my favourite though? No, because I'm not really that big a fan of Alton Towers in general, to be honest. With Blackpool being my favourite in the UK. But I'd say together, Alton Towers has that special connection because we met there.
Yeah,
so.
I'd say Alton Towers as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next question.
Right. Not including theme parks, what is your favourite attraction you have been to together?
Ooh, not including theme parks. I mean, what other stuff have we done outside of theme parks, to be honest?
I'd say like scare attractions and stuff like that.
Yeah, we do a lot of scare attractions, don't we? We've done things like Twisted Attractions when they were going in Birmingham.
Stuff.
I'd say, scare attractions in general. That's what we're into a lot, other than just theme parks, aren't we? We do really enjoy that. So, yeah, mutual decision with that one. Scare attractions. What was the first ride we ever rode together as a couple? It was at Drayton Manor.
It was G-Force at Drayton Manor.
Oh, what a ride for our first ride, G-Force.
It was G-Force.
Marathon X-Car.
Yeah.
We don't I don't like that coaster.
No.
You don't like it? Yeah, it's not a great coaster, but there you go.
It was our first one.
Our first date, and we had our first kiss, didn't we? At Drayton Manor as well. Oh, nearly 4 years ago. There you go, next question.
How did you first meet the vlog stars?
Okay, so people in general. Well, of course, I already knew people like Chris and Lee and stuff before I met Charlotte.
Yeah.
And then of course it sort of came with that, didn't it? We just started doing things together. Like I would go on days out and stuff and meet people through that. And then Charlotte, obviously, when we got together, Charlotte came as well. So that it was sort of all through that, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah, and then we've had people come along the way.
Yeah, we've met a lot of people on the way and stuff, and people like Alex and stuff as well.
Yeah.
You know, he sort of came into it, and yeah, it's great, isn't it? What we got, it's a really special friendship between us all. It's more than just the channel; it's a genuine friendship.
We have got a genuine friendship with everybody.
Yeah, that's what's great. That's why we enjoy our time at the parks together with friends, don't we? So, okay, next question then. Is it my question? Is it? Oh, okay. Are roller coasters the only thing you have in common, or do you share other interests?
Ooh.
So, scare attraction.
Scare attractions, yeah.
We also like going to stuff like Christmas markets.
Yeah.
We love German markets, don't we?
A little bratwurst.
Yeah, but in general, bratwurst, yeah. A little one, I'd for a big one, to be honest. But
we both have common interests.
Yeah, we do. I think because we met through theme parks, that's what it is, isn't it, really? It is more theme parks for us. But there you go, next question.
If you could get married at any theme park, which one would it be, and what would be the first coaster you would ride as a married couple?
For me, it'd be at a Disney park.
Yeah, same for me.
I don't care which one. Yeah. Florida, California, something like that.
Yeah.
And the first ride I'd probably do, say it was at California, I'm probably going to do Tower of Terror or something, you know. So do something like that first. Saying that, it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't it, over there now? But so it'd have to be Florida, I suppose, or Paris for Tower of Terror. God, I keep forgetting it's changing to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not very happy about that at all. But yeah, I definitely go around. Maybe still going to do Guardians of the Galaxy, something like that. A nice big drop, and here we go. That's our marriage. Yeah, sort of thing. There you go. Loving these questions though so far.
Yeah,
really good, really good. So what got you inspired to become a theme park enthusiast, and at what age? So I've loved theme parks all my life, really. But when I was a little kid, I didn't used to like going on the little rides where you put 50p in. Yeah, you're the same.
I was scared of roller coasters from a young age, but I've been going to them since I was a kid. My mum and dad used to take me all the time, so I've grown up with them really. Yeah, so
I was a kid, probably 7 or 8. I started getting into it, and it's just from going on these days out with parents as to why Theme Park Worldwide started, really. So there you go. Next question.
What roller coaster in 2017 can't you wait to ride together?
Ooh.
I'm going to go for Shambhala.
Yeah, Shambhala. She's heard a lot about that
Definitely.
coaster, anyway, so.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I can't wait, because I've been on Silver Star, so I'm looking forward to getting on Shambhala now and seeing what it's like, because Shawn's hyped it up that much. So
hopefully it'll be worth it.
Hopefully it'll be worth it, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah,
Shambhala at Portaventura, and we're going there in April. That's
Not
soon.
long.
And we've got Ferrari all to do, the vertical accelerator.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's going to be really, really nice. Really good question, that one. Good question here, actually. Were we ever scared of any roller coasters and flat rides? So,
I get scared of flat rides still now.
Jeez,
I hate flat rides. I'm not a fan. I just pass out all the time.
Yeah. I wouldn't say there's anything I'm scared of.
I'll still get scared of rides.
Like,
still now.
She's not looking forward to Hurricane Condor at Portaventura.
No.
I'm going to get her on. So, yeah, I am. She's going on. For me, it's flying coasters. I don't like flying coasters.
See, I don't mind.
I don't find them scary. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't find them scary. I just find them
they're uncomfortable
to ride. I just don't like the whole restraint system on it. I'm much rather. That's why I like mega coasters.
Because you're free.
You're free. You're loose. Same with like Taron, the Intamin coaster at Fantasyland. You're gonna be riding that this year as well.
I know.
Yeah, Taron. Good one to do. So lots of trips being short this year. It's gonna be really nice, isn't it? Okay, next one.
What theme park do you think offers the best merchandise in the UK?
Oh, well, for me, I think the Merlin parks.
Yeah, I'd definitely say Merlin parks.
Yeah. Like Blackpool, I like how they have all the little bits of wood and stuff from the rides. We've got some more here at the World of Theme Parks, actually, and the wheels and stuff. Yeah. But in terms of actual standard merchandise, like T-shirts, mugs...
You're looking at the
Merlin parks. Yeah, Thorpe, Chessington, Alton Towers, they all do great merch.
Definitely, I agree with that one. Yeah.
So, there we go, great question. Moving on from that, the first theme park we visited together, I think we've already answered that pretty much, haven't we? And that was Drayton Manor. So that was our first theme park after we got officially together. Of course, we met to Alton Towers, but it was Drayton Manor. Okay.
If both of you could ride any roller coaster from your childhood, what would you pick and why?
Oh, if we could ride it together?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah, that is a really hard question. For me, from my childhood, God, this is a really hard question. Probably something at Alton Towers, actually. I'd probably say maybe the corkscrew. I mean...
Yeah, I did go...
You went on the corkscrew.
I went on the corkscrew, I only got to go on it twice.
If we could ride that together, with that being our park where we met, it'd be quite nice to go and ride that. And with the corkscrew having a nice sort of feature on the entrance of Alton Towers.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go on it together.
Yeah, or maybe Black Hole as well. Did
I never got to go Black Hole because I got tall enough and then it went. So I was so sad.
I used to like Black Hole.
I like rides like that.
Next question then. So the first roller coaster and the best roller coaster that we've been on. I'll let you start with this one.
My first one, I can't remember what it was called, but it used to be at Drayton Manor where G-Force was, and it was like a mine.
Oh yeah, the mine coaster.
I was
yeah,
absolutely terrified. That was the first ride I ever went on, and the best ride I've ever been on is going to be Woden at Europa Park. Absolutely love that ride.
Woden,
Yeah, definitely
GCI coaster. So we got one of those opening up the road at Alton Towers this year.
Definitely that one.
Yeah, it's exciting for us.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy that. For me, of course, my favourite ride, best ride, Shambhala for a roller coaster. My favourite overall ride, Indiana Jones at Disneyland in California for the actual dart ride and stuff. But yeah, top coaster, Shambhala. And my first coaster, now I struggle to remember. I went on the Rattlesnake at Chessington and I went on Corkscrew at Alton Towers, and they were my first sort of two big coasters really. Both of them I did around the same sort of time, but I can't actually remember which one I did first. So one of those ones. There you go, moving on, next question.
What's the longest queue you've had to wait to get onto a ride, and was it worth the wait?
Oh, what have we queued together?
My longest wait was for Smiler on opening day.
Yeah.
We was there from like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get on it till like 2.
It was about 2 o'clock,
and it was a long wait, but it was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, it's the same for me as well.
Because we was there on the same day.
We was there on the same day, and that was before we actually got together, wasn't it? And there's a photo of us that got posted on the Alton Towers Facebook page of us
on the train
together, and we weren't even on the same row, were we?
No, you was on the front row, I was on row 3.
Oh, there you go. What a romantic story. What's the roughest coaster that I've ever been on? Oh, what's yours?
Infusion. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah, mine's Al Condor over at Wallaby. Yeah, Al Condor, SLC as well. Standard layout. How can they all be so different? That's what I don't know. But yeah, you got some more SLC goodness. You got Movie Park Germany she's going to, aren't you, with us this year?
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Me, Charlotte and Martin, along with Leah as well. Martin's partner's going to be joining us on that one, so you won't have seen her before in the videos. That'll be quite nice, something a bit different. Moving on.
Out of the two of you, who's the most pickiest about what rides to do and not to do?
Me.
Definitely Shawn.
Definitely. Why do you think I'm picky?
You just are. Like, I'll just go with the flow, I'll just go on anything, and you're just like, we'll do this, we'll do this.
I think there's certain coasters out there, though, that you've got to ride them.
That's the thing, you've got to go on them.
You know, they're just not great, are they? I'd much rather go to a park, say it's my first time at a park, get there, do the rides that look really good.
Yeah, and then
do the other ones later on.
Yeah.
Like, same with re-rides, I'd much rather, instead of doing re-rides, get everything done in the park, and then start doing re-rides then. So, there you go. Question directed for Charlotte now.
Oh, no.
What are your top 5 roller coasters?
Oh, this is so hard. Well, number 1 is going to be Woden at Europa Park.
Woden.
My second coaster is going to be the Smiler at Alton Towers.
Interesting.
Ooh, the third one.
Controversial.
I'm going to say is Arthur.
Arthur? Yeah, that's a really good choice.
I really liked Arthur. My fourth favourite coaster, I'm going to say Crush Coaster.
Oh, Disneyland Paris in Walt Disney Studios.
I absolutely loved that. And my fifth...
Bit of a dark coaster. So you like your dark ride coasters, don't you? Really? Like Arthur and Crush.
I'm going to say Silver Star for my fifth.
Silver Star. That might change.
It might change.
I hope so. If she rates Silver Star more than Shambhala, I'll be very surprised.
I've got a lot of new parks to visit this year, so it might change.
There you go. Yeah. Next question.
Who is more scared of roller coasters? Definitely me.
That one there.
I still get scared on rides.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like Hurricane Condor. That's not a roller coaster.
I'm going to be so scared. I might chicken out though,
No, she's going on. You'll see it in the vlog. She is going on. So, next question. Another one for Charlotte here. What's your favourite piece of my merchandise and memorabilia? And Shawn, what's your favourite piece? So, what would you say?
I don't know. Because I like loads of it. I don't know what I can pick as what could be my favourite piece.
There's so much, isn't it? Come on, you've got to pick something. I'll say mine while she's thinking of hers. The bookworm, because it's the biggest thing I've got. It sits just outside here at the World of Theme Parks, and it's from Alton Towers again. I used to love that park as a kid, and I know the park's changed a lot over the years, but when I was little, it was a magical place. It really was. So.
I'm going to go with the ride restraints.
Ride restraints?
It's something different.
Colossus.
Ride
restraint. There you go. Good question there. Next one.
What theme park has the worst food? Southport Pleasureland. And that horrible chip shop with them disgusting chips is the worst food I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll agree.
Southport Pleasureland. Watch the vlog.
You'll see the vlog about the chips. They was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't great,
definitely.
was it? What are our thoughts on the new Dan Brown's Ghost Train? When they say the new, I assume they mean the update?
The updated version.
For this year, of course, well, we've not done it yet, because this was filmed in February 2017. That doesn't open until March. But yeah, I'm interested to see it. I thought it had so much potential, that ride. And it was enjoyable, but it needed more doing to it. Hopefully we'll sort the second section of VR out. I don't know what you thought to that.
I didn't like Dan Brown at all.
No.
I was absolutely terrified.
But that's good, because it's done its job.
It really scared me. So the fact that they're going to make it scarier
Rise the demon.
It's going to be scary. I actually had to take my headset off because it was that bad.
Oh.
I sat there with my headset off and watched everyone else get scared.
Quite interesting to do that if you've never done it though.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's a good ride, but if you're scared of that sort of stuff, you're going to be terrified.
Avoid it.
Yeah,
There we
avoid.
go. Next question.
Are you both fussy eaters?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's more fussy, would you say?
I'd say you're more fussy than
I'm
me.
more fussy. I'm really, really bad with food.
We're both fussy, but I'd say Shawn's more fussy
I
than
can
me.
struggle at theme parks. God knows what's going to happen in Asia. Me and Alex are going to have a right laugh, aren't we, with that?
You just have to live off McDonald's.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm not as fussy as Shawn. Definitely.
You're still fussy though.
I'm still fussy,
Still
but not
fussy.
as fussy as Shawn.
There you go. Next question then.
Sure.
Oh, is it my question?
It is.
There you go. I'm not very good at this, am I? I used to doing this sort of thing on my own. So how many real-time hours have we spent on Planet Coaster so far? Together, none, because you won't
No,
let
I
me.
don't play Planet Coaster.
Yeah.
You do.
I've spent, I think it's something like 112 hours or something like that on it. Yeah, on this part that I'm working on. I'm not doing anything else off camera, just the one for the Let's Play, so yeah, a lot of time.
What music do you listen to apart from theme park soundtracks?
A little bit of dance music.
Yeah, I like the recent chart music and
Yeah.
like normal pop.
I like
a bit
dance,
of
trance
oldie music as well.
Yeah,
We
party
both
music.
like the same sort of
Yeah, I'd say so.
music.
Same sort of music, really.
Yeah.
But in general, it is normally theme park audio. It's
Yeah.
blast out my speakers. Mainly Disney music.
Yeah.
I love Disney music, like parade music, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And there you go. Shawn, one for me here. What's your favourite ride at Blackpool? And Charlotte, what is yours and why? My favourite ride at Blackpool, Valhalla, of course.
Doom.
There it is. Valhalla. Ride the adventure.
Mine is going to be Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
I love it. Wallace and Gromit's my childhood, so I love a ride
enjoy
like that.
that.
I like dark rides, so it's my favourite.
Yeah, I like a good dark ride. There you go. Next question.
Charlotte, what's your favourite thing about Shawn?
Oh, this will be interesting.
I like everything about Shawn.
Oh.
We share the same interests, doesn't it? We don't have any different interests, so it's nice to have somebody who likes the same thing as me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. It's
Yeah.
true, it's true. We met through theme parks and
Yeah.
we'll carry on that way, won't we? I'm sure. So, the best water ride that I've been on, wow. It's Valhalla, isn't it? Again.
I'm going to have to say Valhalla as well.
Yeah.
Because it's got the effects. It's got
It's
the
the
fire.
effects, isn't it? Yeah, Valhalla. I love it. I've got such a soft spot for that ride. Next one.
Do you get recognised outside of theme parks?
Quite a bit sometimes. Yeah, not a lot, but like we went into our local town this afternoon
And got
recognised, so yeah, we do sometimes. But
Yeah.
again, it's really nice to speak to you guys. I think the fact we've done the event as well, because of course when we do these days out and things to film the videos, they are our friends' days out, aren't
Yeah.
they? We like spending time together as friends. That is why we do the event, so you guys can come along with us. So it's really good. If you see us, make sure you say hi. But if you want more than that, if you want to come round with us for the day, then join us for one of the events. So we'll be having 3 events this year. One's been announced for Alton Towers on May the 20th, and then there'll be a couple more, one in the summer and one towards the end of the season as well. So stay tuned for that one. Moving on then. What ride has the most airtime? Well,
Ooh.
Shambhala for me, for airtime.
Well, I had loads of airtime on Silver Star.
Yeah, that you
So
do
I'd
get.
say
yeah.
Silver Star. I was like, woo, coming out of my seat all the time. But no, I'd say Silver Star for me.
There you go. Next question.
What
Getting there.
theme do you like the most?
Ooh. Wild West theming, like mine style theming. Katanga Canyon, Alton Towers, Frontierland at the Disney parks. That is my ideal theme, and that's why it was so prominent in the Let's Play Planet Coaster, if you've watched that, where I did all that Wild West sort of area. So yeah, it's definitely that sort of theme for me.
I'm gonna say, if any of you have been to Europa Park and been on Arthur, I like the areas where you're shrunken down to the size of a bug.
Yeah.
Like, they've got giant flowers and big picket fences, and you just feel miniature. It's
You'd
quite
love
nice.
It's Tough to Be a Bug over at Disney.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. And the announcement at the end where they say,
I like
please let the
stuff like
bugs
that.
leave first, and you have like all the bugs in the seats and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's quite
I like
the leg
that.
ticklers, the classic 4D cinema effects. So, good question. Would we like to see a big coaster at Oakwood? Definitely.
Yeah, I'd definitely.
You know, Oakwood's a nice park.
Yeah.
It was your first time going, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see a big coaster there because there's not a huge amount there.
No, but they have got Megaphobia.
But they have got Megaphobia.
And that is top class. But I'd like to see
Definitely.
something else on that scale. Maybe another wooden coaster for Oakwood.
Yeah.
A modern GCI or something. Of course, Megaphobia opened back in 1996. And that was the last wooden roller coaster to actually be built in the UK up until SW8 opens. Interesting fact for you there. So yeah, that's your question there. Next one.
I'm on my last one.
Your last question. There you go.
Favourite roller coaster manufacturer? Whoa.
For me, it is going to be B&M.
For me, Gerstlauer.
Oh,
Oh,
not Gerstlauer.
it is Gerstlauer.
Oh, no. No, we won't go into that.
We won't go into that.
But next question. What's your best tip for overcoming a fear of roller coasters? Have you got one?
I'd just say go and do it.
Yeah, I would say don't hold on tight, grasp onto the rail, arms in the air like you just don't care. Go out and enjoy the ride.
The way I see it is if you're scared, you aren't giving it a go, whereas if you give it a go, you might like it and then you'll overcome it.
If you don't enjoy it, you never have to ride
That's
it
the
again.
thing, just give it a go, don't look back.
Okay, next one. What's your favourite moment together at a theme park?
Ooh.
Again, Disneyland Paris, I think.
I think it was walking into Disney for the first time.
Yeah, walking down Main Street, USA.
Walking down Main Street, seeing the castle for the first time, it was magical.
Because I've been there quite a few times as well.
Yeah.
It was nice to go with Charlotte and
Yeah.
experience it all together. And it'll be our first time going together for Christmas this year. And of course, the anniversary, so it's going to be great. Final question then, this one. What is our favourite ride to do in the dark?
Ooh.
Charlotte.
I'm going to say 13 Alton Towers. It's just the fact that you can't see the track in the dark. And it's really good to ride in the dark.
Especially with it being out in the forest.
Exactly, with it being out in the forest, you can't see the track, you don't know where you're going. I really like it in the dark.
For me, it's Helix at Leesburg. I love that coaster at night and seeing all the Gothenburg, all the city, and it's all lit up. The trains are green at night. It looks stunning, it really does. And the headlights on the front of the carriage as well, it looks brilliant. So yeah, Helix over at Leesburg. There we go. Thank you to all of your questions. I'm sure this won't be the last time we do one of these. This will be the first of many. Of course, I'll do one with lots of other people who are on Theme Park Worldwide. Me and Charlotte, I'm sure we'll do one again. So if you have got any questions, just send them over on our Facebook page via private message, and we'll keep them sort of stored. And then we'll do one again in a few months' time, or whenever we get plenty of questions coming through. If your question didn't get featured this time, we'll definitely keep your questions that we haven't read out and look at reading them out in a future video. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you do follow our social media channels. We are on Twitter at ThemeParkWW, over on Instagram, just search for Theme Park Worldwide, and of course over on Facebook as well, where we're always posting links to our videos, competitions, and so much more, including live updates. And of course, the big things to come for us are Portaventura, which is coming up, Asia, when we're going to be going over there and doing all those parks, and of course together we've got so much to look forward to this year as well. Lots of UK parks going to be doing together along with other people, and it's just going to be a really nice year 2017. It's started off great so far. Bring on the rest of the year. There you go. Thank you very much for watching. That is goodbye from me,
And goodbye from me.
see you soon. Bye guys.
Bye.
See you later.